Alright folks, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I've been on a pretty good pattern these last few weeks. I've been finding these fish right where I expect them. The only problem is the shad have been harder and harder to find. So I don't expect that to be much different today, but we could get lucky. I'll take what I can get. I'm going to get out here and throw the net around, try to find some bait, because I haven't been bringing any frozen bait or anything like that with me lately. And I've been having way better luck on the fresh stuff when I can find it. So I'm going to get out here, throw the net around a while, and hopefully get some stuff. And then I'm going to head on out to a few bends, a few channel edges, some drop-offs. I don't have really very long to fish today, so I'm going to try to make it count, folks. Let's get out there. Alright folks, so I'm set up here next to a channel marker on a channel edge. Got a little bit of an incoming tide still going here. I've got a hole out here that goes down to about 40 feet. I'm sitting right on the drop off. I saw some fish down in that hole, so we're going to give it a shot. I threw my net around for a little bit longer than I should have. I did come up with a few menhaden, one small blue cat, which I'll use if I have to, and a red horse sucker, which if you don't know what that is, it's one of the greatest baits known to man. So I'm gonna get these out here. Hopefully we'll have a fish on soon, folks. Are you on there? Is he on there, folks? Yes, he is. Okay. Finally got a fish on. I've lost a couple good ones already. And I've already gone through my red horse sucker pretty much. This is a piece of red horse sucker still. Is he swimming up toward me? I think he is. I think he's swimming right at me. Stay on there, fish. He's gonna come right up to the boat. Yep, he is. He said, let's get this over with, pal. He said, get me right up here and we'll get this over with. What are you? Are you a big one or a little one? I can't tell. You pulling? Nah. Nothing like the ones we've been getting. We'll take them though. We'll surely take him, even though it looks like he took my bait. That is a capital offense around here days like today. No. I don't think there's a fish on that one. That's just a boat swaying back and forth. Let's see what we got. There's my glove. Forgot my belt today, folks, so bear with me here. Get this guy out of here. Well, you sure hooked yourself good. You on that one? I think we got one on that one. Here's this one. Get him out of here. Let's see here. Are you a better fish? You better be a better fish. Everything's been coming in doubles and triples lately, folks. Something just hit that one too. Let's see here. This one's cast way out there. I'm set up on like the flat, and the drop off is out there. And I'm kind of fanning them. Two of them are shallow, two of them are deep. Come on, take that bait over there. What are you? What is this one, folks? I want to see this one. Felt like he got a little bigger. Yeah, it's a better fish than that last one. My boat's swaying this way right now. I still got a little bit of current, but not quite enough to keep my boat very straight. That's what you deal with in tidal rivers. Sounds like somebody on over there at that dock's catching something too. They sound pretty excited about it. Oh my goodness, okay. This might be a better fish. He's not done yet. He pulled a little bit of drag there. We'll play him just a minute, get him worn out before he comes in here. Come on. Oh, I had something on that one too, but I guess not. You probably saw in the last couple of videos, these big fish, they're wound up right now. They get caught, they do not like it, and I had a couple flop right out of my hands onto the floor. Alright, we'll work this guy on over this way. He's a respectable enough fish. He's not a giant, but he's a... Oh. He's got some energy, I know that. Float on back here. No, and he went down again. Come on back up. Come on over here. Turn around. See, you always want to get them head first, folks, but in this current, that's not always possible. Sometimes you got to turn them around and get them to do just that right there. That's what you want. You want to get them head first, because they'll swim right out of your net. First chance you give them. All right. Now what have I done here? I've made a mess is what I've done. I'm blaming it on the fish, folks. It's the fish's fault. Big old head on that one. If any of these other rods go down, folks, I want you to tell me, because I can't see it myself. I had one guy tell me before that he was screaming at me through the screen because my rods were going down behind me and I couldn't even see. Oh, there's that one. I got a little fish messing with that rod over there. I guess you call that a double. This fish has got some weight to it. I'm not gonna weigh it though. I'll probably give it, I don't know. You tell me what you think it weighs. It's over 20 at least. You leave me a comment, you tell me what you think it weighs. I don't want to mess with weighing it. It's definitely heavy. I'm out on my red horse sucker now. I still got a couple pieces of menhaden. And I got that catfish if I really have to use it. I'm gonna get this mess cleaned up, get these back out there. There we go. Got a good takedown on this one. Come on, fishy. This one was in like the deeper part, 40 feet or so. Feels like he's swimming up. That's a lot of the time how a blue cat will pack a bait. They will take a bait and they will swim up. And this one feels like he's swimming right up at me. Took it down pretty good. I don't even remember what bait I had on this one. Oh well. Maybe they'll leave it for me so I can see. I cannot tell how big a fish I got on right now because he just swam all the way up to the boat. Here he is. Ah. Smallest one of the day, I'd say. another fish. I'll tell you, those big ones right now, they want fresh gizzard shad, and I could not find any. I was throwing a net all over the place. Ah, come on in here. Any fish is a good fish, folks. Some days you're catching monsters all day. Some days you're catching fish like this. Some days you're catching nothing. And I will always be thankful to catch something. So here's something. Another smaller fish. And there he goes. This tide has pretty much gone dead slack, so I'm going to give it just a few more minutes here and see if anything else happens on these 3 rods. And if not, I might throw my net around, try it again just to get a shad if I can. I've only got about an hour and a half left to fish. At most, I have an hour and a half left to be driving out of here. So I'm going to give this a few more minutes, and if nothing happens, I'm going to move up to the next. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and do the history piece for this video now before I reel these up and get out of here. Let me know if one of them goes down while I'm talking to you here. Scream at me through the TV or whatever you're watching. So this one, kind of a short one, right? About 7 miles downriver from where I'm at right now is the town of Prince Frederick. Now, Prince Frederick, there's a lot more to it than what I'm telling in this history piece, but it was attacked and the courthouse was burned in the War of 1812 in the year 1814, but that is not the key piece of this history piece today. This history piece is about one of its citizens in the later part of the 16th, or well, the 1600s, which I guess would be the 17th century. He only lived to be about 44 years old, but he was an astronomer. And he was one of the, well, he was the first astronomer in the American colonies. He was a lifelong friend and colleague of Sir Isaac Newton. And Arthur Storer in 1682 was one of the first astronomers in the world to observe and record history and data on Halley's Comet, which Halley's Comet, I'm sure most of you learned about in school. I think it comes around like every 70-something years. I'm not sure when the last time it came or when the next time it's coming. Not sure that's in my lifetime or not, but I can't even remember if it came here in my lifetime. Anyway, that's a history piece for this video. I try to do them every video. I didn't get to do it last video because we got ran off by that storm. So I'm going to reel these in. I'm going to just go for a Hail Mary. I'm going to go over here against these lily pads, throw my net a few times, see if I can get a shad. And if I can't get a shad, then I'm just going to have to try to use these 2 little menhaden I got left and this blue cat. I'm going to fillet a chunk off that blue cat and see if it will work good for bait. I don't really have a whole lot of confidence in that bait because I'd much rather have a big gizzard shad right now, but I just haven't found any yet. Some days it's like that. But I'm going to quit yapping and get these up. I'm going to move. Alright folks, so I'm in my second spot right now. I wasn't able to get any shad still, so I'm using what's left of my menhaden. I'm just running 3 rods, right? I've got both of these 2 cast out on that way, and I just got them laying flat, and I got that one suspended. And that's kind of like my strategy when this tide is completely dead and I can't get like my boat to do what I want it to do. So unfortunately the sun is like right over there in the view that I want to have my camera sitting in, so I can't really do that right now, but I'm just going to sit here. I've only got like 15 or 20 minutes left before I got to get out of here, so we're going to see if we can get another fish here. I don't know. Alright folks, so that's going to be it for me for this trip. I'm about out of time. I'm going to have to reel these up and get out of here. So bait was pretty tough today compared to all the rest of the days. I threw the net all over the place. I must have thrown the net 100 times, and shad are just, I don't know where they are right now. But it doesn't get me down. I'm going to get out here again. I'm going to go for it again. I did get that one red horse sucker, and within the first 5 minutes I had 2 big takedowns and neither of them hooked up. So figured that's kind of how the day was going to go after that. I did get 1 good fish and a couple of regular sized fish, so I'm just going to go ahead and get these reeled up. I'm going to get on back at it next time I can, folks, so we'll see you then. Thank you for watching.